Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is one of the strangest comics to come out in quite some time, and surprisingly one that I had a lot of fun with. This is Amazing Spider-Man Full Circle. This is an extra size, huge issue, $9.99, but packed. Alright, so here is all the creators involved. Writers: Jonathan Hickman, Gerry Duggan, Nick Spencer, Kelly Thompson, Ewing, Chip Zdarsky, Jason Aaron. Pencilers: Chris Bachalo, Greg Smallwood, Michael Allred, Valerio Schiti, Chris Sprouse, Rachael, Stott, Cameron Stewart, Mark Bagley. Inkers: Tim Townsend, Allred, Greg Smallwood, Michael Allred, Valerio Schiti, Karl Story, Rachael Stott, Cameron Stewart, John Dell. Colorists: Chris Bachalo, Greg Smallwood, Laura Allred, Mattia, Iacono, David McCaig, Triona Farrell, Nathan Fairbairn, Frank Diamanda. Letters by Joe Caramagna. Alright, so here is the concept of the story. It's a Spider-Man story done round-robin style. One team has started the comic, and then it passes off to the next team, who then continues the story to the next team, to the next team, to the next team. According to Marvel, they did not coordinate. They had no idea what they were getting into. They didn't know the creators. This is the exact wording from the beginning. 7 teams of Marvel's most creative contributors crafting all new adventures. Spider-Man, round-robin style, with each successive creative team picking up the story from where the previous creators left off. No roadmap, no contact, no plan, just a whole lot of prayer. And then everyone came together, the final chapter, to bring the whole story together successfully. The order in which the writers were assigned was random. Nobody knew who else was involved until they received instructions for their chapter, and even then they only knew who had gone before them. Each creative team was required to get Spidey out of whatever fix their predecessors had left him in, move the events of the story forward, resolve at least one plot element, and end their chapter in a cliffhanger the next guys would have to cope with. So did they pull it off? And the answer is yes. This is jam comic done so well, lots of fun. It's completely insane. It makes utterly no sense at all, but it's just a lot of fun. It's $9.99. It's completely pricey, I'll admit it, but you know, if you're a fan of Spider-Man, if you just want to pick up a one-shot to read, this took a while to read. It put a smile on my face, and it was great to see where these creators took each subsequent part of the story. I'm taking from the word that all this is legit. The other thing is, at the end, there is supposed conversation between all the creators where they go and try to figure out how the hell they're going to resolve this comic. It is insane. Spider-Ham's in it, Nick Fury's in it, Aim's in it, there's werewolves, there's like my favorite panel. I posted this up on our Instagram and Twitter. This is like one of my favorite panels right there. Just right there. Straight to the point. Boom, boom, boom. Just get rid of fascism. Yeah. Hilarious. It's just a really funny story. It put a smile on my face. I enjoyed it. Surprising comic. Not one I would have read unless it was put in my hands as physical copy. I wouldn't even probably read this digitally. Like the fact that they put it in my hand physically is what got me to read this, and I'm glad they did. Like, hopefully you can tell I'm not full of this. Like, there's an excitement here, and it's really entertaining. It's really funny, and it is probably the surprising comic of the week for me. Just go get it. I know $9.99 is pricey. Maybe you can get it cheaper, but I think it's worth it. It's just a lot of fun, and I'd love to see Marvel do more of this, or I'd love to see any publishers to do this sort of thing. So this is out in comic shops now. You can go get it. There's a link beneath this video where you put in your zip code, tell the shops near you. No shop, no problem. There are affiliate links. There are affiliate links, so we get a small percentage by doing that. You help support our site, so thank you, but go support comic shops. And speaking of support, I want to thank Marvel for hooking us up with this comic. I mean, I can show off the art, but the art varies so much, like, there's not much point. Like, it's all these different artists, all sorts of different styles. Yeah, like, just tons of different... This is awesome. This is one of my favorite comics in quite a while. Just because it's so goofy and out there, and things got weird. I think this panel sums it up right there. Things got weird. So again, thank you, Marvel, for hooking me up with this and getting me to read it. So, and thank you for watching. Now, if you're into Marvel, if you're into comics, if you're into Spider-Man, check us out every single week or every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.